of esports, Dota 2, Hearthstone, CSGO, StarCraft 2, and $5.5 million at stake. European finals will be held in marvelous Barcelona from the 22nd to the 26th of November. Win your slot in the finals of the World Championship. Register right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final best of 3 of tonight, and also our final quarterfinal as well. We will have our semi-finalist after this game is done. Of course, Big making it through not too long ago after a pretty close game. It had to be said, losing the first map 16-3, just about scraping through the second in a close sort of 2v2 to win 16-14, and then taking the final map in dominant fashion. Now we move into, well, two teams which are slightly mismatched. I think Binary Dragons are a team on the rise, but I think the Ninjas should be here to take this over the line. I don't know how Binary Dragons are going to steal this one away. I think the first map, they're going to have to play very well indeed, because the second map is going to be Nuke, and it's not a map they particularly play too well. I think NiP have picked that intentionally, just looking at their map pool. And, yeah, if it goes to a third, well, we did see an impressive performance on Train for them just the other day versus Extartus, but then again, it's still a different level of opponent. A team that has sort of been rising back up after, obviously, the problems over the last few years. Either way, we are going to be going into our pistol round. I actually want to see who's favored in the chat, because I do know that Binary Dragons have a lot of die-hard fans, so I'm interested to see whether or not the Ninjas are going to have the overwhelming support that we normally see from them, at least. A lot of Ninjas fans over the years that have sort of stuck with them. Of course, yeah, Mr. 11 has decided to change his name, which is nice. Solo cast rip voice. Yeah, no, I'm used to it. Do it every day. I got this. Don't worry about me. I'll just take elongated pauses. Never heard of Binary Dragons. I don't believe that. Either that or you don't watch much Counter-Strike. Either way, we are into our pistol round. Get right, actually going to go for the CZ. Of course, pretty powerful pistol, but not something you see too often in the pistol round itself. Nano already going to be dinked up. Not the best start for the CT side. We're actually going to see a little bit of a run boost. Aggression pushing onto that B side. Only one man to defend it. Joxic already be down to 1 HP. Got to try and hold on here and already falls. The rotation will be quick, but unfortunately the smoke. Nice shot. And the bomb rolls through. Bomb mechanics. Thank you, Counter-Strike. Definitely not going to be how the T side thought this round were going to go. That is very unlucky indeed. Now they have to try and fight back and retrieve the bomb instead. Oh, we're going to see another run boost to try and get them actually up above, and it does work out. Are they going to expect this? Emmy will be spotting. Forrest comes down, managed to turn it back into a 4v2. Trades come in, and even with the bomb dropped in such a horrific position, the Ninjas will still come out on top. 1-0. CT side likely to force back into this one, and we are actually going to see a pause called. I'm going to guess that that is technical. Just a bit of a ping spike for now. Oh, it's actually going to be a full PC reboot. So we are going to have to wait a little while. Obviously, not too much to go on at the moment. Just an aggressive B push and almost getting caught out by the fact that the bomb rolls. Yes, a square bomb rolls into the CT spawn or towards tree. But, yeah, pretty good start. Can't really get much better than that, can you? Serbian server. Forrest, yeah, maybe Forrest has gone to the toilet. That could be the case as well. Although his ping did spike, so that'd be pretty impressive if he's managed to sort of link up his internet to him needing to go to the toilet. Like, that, I think that'd be... I don't know, that'd be kind of clever. It's like, oh, I really need to go. Oh, look, my ping's spiking. Boris is playing from jail. What? He has to walk his dog. These are all pretty good excuses. I like TeamSpeak problem. That's normally a good one. Like, when you see... Oh, yeah, no. TeamSpeak problem. Oh, the pizza delivery man's here. Quick, just say that we got something wrong with TeamSpeak. Quick, I need to go get my pizza. I can guarantee that's happened at multiple times. That somebody's had food delivered. What's my favorite team? I don't really have a favorite team. I have individual players which I like to watch. I always like watching Snacks. I like Shocks. What is this caster talking about? Well, I have a choice. I can either talk to you guys, or I can talk about the one round that has happened. And, you know. It's not that much to analyze. They rushed towards B. Killed everyone. Pretty much it. But not that much happened. Like, I can keep talking about it if you want. Like, the fact that they did a nice little running boost twice. Pretty good. That was cool. Analysis. What are my predictions? I probably am going to go with NiP. I'm hoping that Binary Dragons can steal away cash. I just don't think it's going to be happening. And then Nuke is a map that they don't really play that well. That's the one problem about sort of these sort of low, well, not lower level, slightly lower level teams. They don't have all of the maps under their belt. I love you too, Kenise. I love you too. Epicenter should hire this man. Well, you know. I think I'm just too good for Epicenter. No, I'm kidding. What do you think of the update to Dust 2? I'm sort of hoping that it... the thing is, like, I'm not the one rebuilding Dust 2, obviously. And I can't think what I would improve. Like, that's the thing. It is just a very pug-style map. Like, maybe open up the skybox a little bit, allow for a few more executes, but... Other than that, it's actually quite a difficult map to change. Like, with other maps, you sort of saw the problems with it, and you could say, okay, this doesn't really work too much. Who cares for the caster's opinion? Probably no one, really. But, I'm gonna give it to you anyway. There's a little slidey, like, mute button if you want to watch the game in silence, too. That's cool. Chromes, or Chromex, I love you as well. Would you pause the game for a pizza? Yes. To be honest, though, I'd probably deliver other food. Like, maybe if it was, like, fried chicken, you know, I'd be like, yeah, I'd leave. I'm out. It's just like, no, sorry, I've got to take an hour pause to just enjoy my chicken. Either way, we are back into the game. I can stop waffling and trying to fill as much time as humanly possible. Do you think players will enjoy it? Well, I know that the French players will. The French and Dust 2. It just goes very well. Emmy, already going to be starting things off, though. Has the support from Letney and finds the first kill into middle. Man advantage. Of course, they do have a weaker buy in this situation. Yes, I go for a chicken dinner. I actually don't play very much PUBG. I actually find it quite boring. It's more waiting than playing. Not the most popular opinion. Either way, T's are going to be looking to still challenge into middle, and they are going to force Neno out of the vents. Of course, very little utility for CT side. I'm going to chuck the weapons back up, so they're a little bit more difficult to get. And the CT side have split into a 3-2. They've abandoned mid. They're just going to play for the sites itself. Hunter with a decent angle. For anybody who doesn't know, this is the cousin of Nico, so that deagle is going to be deadly in his hands. It runs in their blood. However, already going to be forced back and exist. He doesn't care for the deagle. Just going to take his head clean off, and a nice, quick dismantlement of the A site. Only Letney left. P250, nothing else. Saving most of his money, along with Joxic. Joxic, the AWPer for the team, so... Bomb has been planted. He's going to be saving all the money that he can. Binary Dragons do occasionally pick up a double AWP, although I don't know if they'll go straight in with it. I think that'd be quite risky. But then, if you're playing against NiP, you're going to want to take some riskier strategies. Try and do something a little bit crazy. Like, why not go for an all-out play very early on? You're not expected to win this one. Where's the caster's name? Well, oh, this is where it comes. Beautiful. Thank you for saying that. Because if you type exclamation caster in chat, it goes straight to my Twitter. Yes, I'm a sellout. Deal with it. This round, at least... Can't really be any sort of purchases in for the CT side. Letney could arguably go for a pistol. still going to be able to afford an AWP if he wants it, or all the extra utility anyway. See, I called myself a sellout before you did, so I have all the power in this situation. It's a genius, although I think the caster command only works... Okay, bye Letney. Thank you, Draken. Only needing 1 bullet. Literally 1 bullet. You can still see the other 29 in the clip. This caster hype, though. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Another bald eagle, yep. Or bold, bold. You said bold. Yeah. I'm bold. As in the font type. Or I just wear very adventurous clothing. Well, you don't actually know what I'm wearing. I could be wearing a tutu and a sombrero. I'm not, but I could be. This round, at least, of course, again, I'm waffling a little bit because CT side have next to nothing. The T side going to look to try and push onto this B side. Even a kill here would be nice just to get that extra $300. It may not seem like much, but that's an extra smoke, an HE, something additional at least. Neno does manage that 1 kill and at least drop something from that. T-side, however, Forest only had a USP, so he can retrieve the rifle and nothing lost for NiP other than the Kevlar. Nade over the top. Hunter, well, probably not going to be hunted because there's no reason to. He has absolutely nothing. Rez still wants to pad his stats a little bit. And, well, he's actually top of the board at the moment. I have to say, out of all those sort of NiP rosters we've seen recently, this has actually been the one that probably most excites me. I like the additions of Rez and Draken, and it seems to have brought a little bit of extra life into the rest of the team. Of course, now we actually get to see the CT side buy, and they have gone for the double AWP. They've gone bold. Not like me, I've gone bold. They've gone bold, as they brought the AWPs in straight away, looking to try and just sort of section off portions of the map. One going to be over towards A, the other just going to take the aggressive peek on B, and then the rest of the team probably just going to be left to try and defend middle. Good way to try and split apart the site. There isn't an AWP on the other side yet, but they will be able to forward one when they want to go in. And Letney, they actually line up. He does so much damage with that AWP shot. I'm only in my underwear. No comment. Hunter gets the first kill. Rez through the door will be going down. A little bit of damage. Well, I say a little bit. Quite a lot of damage done onto Letney as well. He's going to look to try and gather up back towards B. Now, there's another AWP here that they have to worry about in the form of Joxic. They may not expect this. As I said, double AWP setup this early in the game is quite surprising, but Joxic actually not going to shoot. Doesn't want to give it away. And Neno boosted up in the vents could actually play a massive part in this round. Utility going to be expended onto the sites. Molotov looking to try and clear the players out of position, and Joxic trying to rotate into the corner, but it leaves only one place he can actually be, and Forest is straight away going to be checking it. Nice work from NiP, spotting back into the vents. Still, though, man advantage sits with the CT side, and look how much damage has already been done. Exist watching up above. Forest trying to even things up once again. Spots Hunter, goes for the pre-fire, but can't do anything. Will at least manage a bomb plant. And Exist does even things up. Maybe it is still possible. Letney down to just 10 HP. He's actually falling back. Interesting. Are they not going for this? That seems quite peculiar. They did a lot of damage, maybe not knowing how low the remaining CT or T players are. And they've just decided to back out of the round. Binary Dragons are going to hold on to their AWP. And, yeah, I'm quite surprised by that. There's no chance of them actually retrieving the other AWP, but I get that there's sort of respecting your opponent. But this is weird for me. I think this is a little bit too much. I think that they should have just gone in for this round. Okay, yes, they risk losing all of the weaponry and they don't have a kit, but the bomb had literally just gone down. Okay. Oh, of course, threat rejoining the server. Oh, of course, there was actually 4 players left alive. Forest just got pushed off the thing. Ah. Very confusing. Pretty sure. Wait, let's have a look. Yeah, 4 players alive. That literally confused the hell out of me. I was like, I didn't see somebody die, but I just assumed they died because I saw it on the screen. Either way, though, CT side will have enough to actually buy back in. Got the FAMASs. Or FAMI. And if you have 5 Famai, it's called a Famai Lee. There you go. Pun of the day. Awful pun of the day. CT side will have a singular AWP. And actually going to go aggressive into the squeaky spot at the moment. Hunter. Going to be waiting for the aggression, but actually looks to try and fall back. These, again, just going to look to try and take a little bit of mid-control. They're playing quite patient at the moment, expecting the CT side to try something a little bit extra, a little bit aggressive. Actually, they're just sitting back. Now the push will come in. Already, Emmy goes down in mid. Get right with the opener. Looks to make quite a lot of noise over towards that B side, clearing angles. There's still going to be 2 players here, and he's going to be the man to try and push in. The full rotation from the T side will now gamble over towards that B side of the map. Up above is going to be Joxic, and there's only 1 man on the site, and Neno has to watch out for all of that utility. Smoke will actually give him a gap, and he sprays down 2. Still, only a trade back as Draken and Forest keep the man advantage going. And Hunter, let me try and get back in. Hunter not even going to manage the 1. The defense of Forest is too much for him. There's now just going to be Letney left. Looking like he is going to fall back and hold on to his AWP. Or at least try to, because they may go hunting. T-side have enough money to do it. He's going to miss the shot, Rez. You just don't give him that chance. Shouldn't be giving him that chance. 5-0. NiP so far dominant. CT side actually do have a little bit of spare money. Of course, saving all those extra weapons into the last round, along with the full loss bonus. And they're just going to go for some pistols once again. What on earth is tier 34? I think once you go past about 4, I think you should just, like, you're just making up from there. When I see people who are like, yeah, no, this team is tier 8. It's like, what? What are your tiers? Just like the rankings? Pineapple on pizza? No. I don't like much on pizza though, to be honest. As said though, not too much invested for the CT side in this round. Rivi, I'm going to pass on that. Thank you very much for the offer. Aggression out though. Emmy, okay, that's not bad. They've just caught the whole attack in A main. Perfect flash, and oh, I bowed down. I bowed down to the Dragons. That was incredible. All the players pushing together. They work as a team. The T side are left completely blind, and they just get absolutely slaughtered. The pistols work out. A massive boost into the economy of the Binary Dragons. And the T's are going to take a nasty hit to their own. Can they build off it, though? Look at... You'll know it's good when you have 4 AKs and an AWP. That's not bad at all. Here we go, though. Aggression once again. They're getting confident now. I like it. Binary Dragons starting to build into this match a little bit. They've gone aggressive over towards B. Spotted nothing. The only worrying factor is there's a lot of players on the NiP side starting to gather up towards that A site. Now, they've got early information, which is great. Because of that, they're actually going to gamble completely. They're going to be perfectly stacked once the push comes in. Great read coming out from Binary Dragons. The information used perfectly. The question is, can they hold on? Draken headshots his own teammate. Absolute manic on the site, and he's the only one left. Oh, no. Draken versus 4. Get right does manage to at least kill off 1. Nano's going to close it. Now the money starts to become a little bit more sketchy for NiP. They'll be able to buy into this next round. No real problems. AWP can still be dropped over to Draken if they want to give it to him after he's just, like, shot his own teammate in the back of the head. But no, I'm kidding, of course. And T-side, the rest of the players are going to be able to buy. So no problems there. Double up setup back in for the CTs, which is something they wanted to go from the very beginning. go, though. Can Binary Dragons keep the streak going? You think they're still eating the pizza from earlier that Get Right had to go get? Not Get Right, Forrest had to go get. Is that what it is? There we go, then. Pop flash into middle. You're going to see the push in from Rez over the boost. Neno is already in the vents, and they've actually got a pretty heavy mid control, but already Get Right will start things off. Trade being looked for. Nice pop flash in, however. He's managed to get back into cover before anything can be done with it. Another pop flash going to come in. Again. Not doing too much. Draken just going to be waiting patiently in case there is any aggression over on the other side of the map, but at the same time, it's almost like the battle of the holding players. And Rez is going to be the one making the move already. Picks up another kill. 2 for him. Spots the man above. Hunter! Don't know what he was really looking at there. Caught out and leaves 1 man per site. Whoever it is going to have a lot to do. Both AWP players, so unless they're given individual battles, it's not happening. And while NiP, they make a mistake versus the Pistols, the second round comes their way. But on the third, they're absolutely flawless. Not a single player going down. CT side will still be able to juggle around weapons to make sure they have those AWPs, which is what they've wanted to play with. Good casting so far, says Jonty. So clearly there's a little bit of doubt in your mind. You're thinking, he's going to screw up eventually. I'm waiting, and when he does, I'm going to be like, oh, terrible caster. Got to hit my keyboard as quickly as I breathe heavily. No, I'm kidding. Draken. Peeking over the boost. Will actually be Rez to start things off. He's been pretty good. Bad casting so far. There we go. That's what I was expecting. Bring it on. Get Right, already going to be picking up a second. So far, at least in individual battles, this is where NiP are just ruling the show. They haven't really needed to do too much. It's not been crazy executes. Yes, they've been obviously doing the normal stuff they do, like a few run boosts, which were pretty cool, and pop flashes and stuff, but they haven't had to do anything ridiculous. Joxic has to be pretty careful here. A lot of players pushing his way, and I think they may have got the read a bit wrong in this situation. He's starting to rotate back towards expecting them to have taken middle. Instead, they're all down towards checkers. Smoke going to be going out. I don't think there's much he can do here already. Get Right just waiting. And that's the B site completely under the control of the T's. They don't even know it. They're still clearing out with all the utility being methodical. Caster of the year if a year was an hour. Hey, Caster of the Hour, that still sounds alright. Either way, remaining CT players are just going to try and hold on to their weaponry. Draken, just having a peekaboo into middle. Won't spot anything out, and you can see they're just falling back at the moment. Where's the Steam community links? Where's all this? No one wants to join you. No one wants your Steam. Letney? Well, at least pick one off. He now has given away the knowledge of where he is. The T's don't have a huge amount of money, but they're still going to want to get rid of this AWP. Flash, actually not going to work out. Neno finds one on the other side of the map. They're all going to try and peek him together, but Letney actually still managing to stay alive, at least for now. Get Right trying to get up above, and he will finish him off. AWP gone. One of the big weapons removed, and that's actually the difference, because Letney has enough to drop a rifle. Neno could have dropped one as well. Hunter could have bought, well, a FAMAS or something, and then they would have had a buy. So, big difference. Shouldn't it be forbidden to post links? Technically, yes. But clearly not. 007, Joxic has joined the British Secret Service. Neno goes for an aggressive push in mid. He's the one rifle player. Tries to do something a little bit crazy. Unfortunately, just goes down instead. Draken. Be waiting. Spotting out Hunter. Just padding his stats. Nice shot from Hunter, at least exist. Runs across like, oh, I want to kill. And then, yeah, face gone. Still bit unfortunate. Who do you want to cast with as a duo? Well, the person I've been trying to cast with most is probably Just Harry, or Just Harry GG. And we did the Oakland qualifiers together. That was quite fun. Coming soon, TM. But for anybody wondering, as a broadcaster, I have got to cast with Moses, so that's already the dream, right? That's the dream come true. Board men together. T-side, again, they're going to be caught out by this aggression. However, it is only going to be a trade. I didn't even notice Draken just sitting in the corner, just like watching this play out. Going, okay, and I'll take my shot now. Get right. We'll turn the tide once again, and no matter how things start off, it just seems that the CT side are falling a little bit flat at the moment. Joxic now the only one left alive. Doesn't have his trusty AWP. All he will have is the rifle, and Draken will close things. 3 kills for him in the round. Definitely rectified the mistake from earlier. Or Moses, I like that. Or Moses. I think the only link that should be posted is my Twitter. By typing ! cast. Oh my god. Old guy with a beard. Yeah. That's pretty generic though. Here we go. Forest. Pushing into middle. Only pistols once again. CT side saving all their money to get a big buy in the next. Nano looking for a little bit of aggression and does some damage. So close. Exist on just 3 HP. At least gives a chance for Joxic to maybe steal a frag away, but at this point, T-side have enough money that it shouldn't make that much of a difference. It's all about rounds now for the Binary Dragons. Get right. Just confident at this point, and I think that's the scariest thing. He's just shooting everyone, even his own teammates. Bomb has been planted. And we'll just be Letney all alone. Or Leakney. That makes me feel a little bit ill to say that. I have NA hair, but I'm not an NA caster. I guess that's true. I'm from the UK. We'll be Letney now. Just going down. 10-2. This is the map pick of Binary Dragons, so Nuke is starting to look a little bit worrying. Very, very worrying. It's not, UK is not EU anymore. Well, I think right now we still technically are. UK has more casts than Pro. What do you mean? We've got Aaron and Alex and Smooya. There we go, Joxic. Starts things off. Gets the first kill, falls back for a second. He is eventually going to be traded out, but he's given his team the man advantage, and now Neno flashes in before he still hits the shot. Can't quite do what was needed to be done, and can't keep the man advantage alive either. Nade goes onto the site, does a little bit of extra damage. Forrest has actually picked up an AWP instead. It wasn't Bogdan's law because nobody dropped him an AWP, he just found it on the floor. Well, I suppose technically Joxic did, but I don't think that's quite what they were looking for. And Steel began to shout. Rez. Gonna be holding the bomb, starting to tick quite fast. CTs need to move, and Rez just does it alone. Although, oh, okay, Draken steals one away. AWP is gonna be dropped in the end. And it is gonna be 11-2. No real weak link at the moment on this Ninja side. And Rez, currently 14-5, is just running away with things. Why is there so many UK casters, hosts, and analysts? Well, obviously the first language thing helps quite a bit. It's the same with, like, NA. You're going to have a lot of casters because it's very easy for me to talk English because I am English. P90 has been brought in by Neno, so he has given up It's the worst weapon in the game. But I don't care. It's the worst weapon in the game. It's awful. I hate it. He doesn't even have a skin. He doesn't even have a skin. I at least get like a... I don't know. I don't know. At least get something. You need subtitles. Better? Draken gonna be waiting. Already catches out the aggression of Joxic. CT side, of course, have invested into this one, but Emmy's going to start things off with the FAMAS. 2 kills for him. Maybe the FAMAS is the key. Not so sure, but we'll see. Forest, Draken, and Get Right. Still standing, still alive. Hunter actually on the boost at the moment, so... That's a spot that has yet to be utilized. The problem is the push from mid may spot him. Should spot him. Doesn't spot him. Actually, it won't matter because Emmy's found a 3rd kill of the round, and there is the boost. Draken now the only one left alive. 1 versus 4. It's looking like we're going to have a 3rd round unless there's some level of miracle that Draken can perform. And finally, Binary Draken... Binary Drakens? Oh, I've combined the 2. Binary Dragons will be able to close a 3rd. Back on the board. After 6 rounds in a row. Of course, it means the T side are going to have plenty to buy back in with. We got some believers. We've got a few 16-11. Someone thinks it's going to go 15-11, so... Oh. Does that mean you then think NiP are going to come back from 15-11? Boost can be coming in. Counter boost also going to be coming in, so it's going to be boosted buddies of Neno and Forest. Side by side. Lovers against the world. A real life Romeo and Juliet. Wherefore art thou, Forest? Well, he's going to be on the other side, except this love story, well, it also ends in death. Both players will go down. Still going to be the CT side with a man advantage. Sorry for anybody who hasn't read or seen Romeo and Juliet. I have just spoiled the ending. Apologies. Bomb. It's going to be dropped, but not an easy position to try and hold on to. Emmy looking to try and push through last round or so. He has been looking pretty good. He's going to be coming out. Both players there. Already Emmy manages 1. Now it's Get Right's turn. 1 versus 4. They need an absolute miracle. What's the boost? Nobody there. Emmy's actually around the back, but it won't matter. Letney's going to be the one to close it. Last 2 rounds at least go the way of Binary Dragons, and there's a slim chance. Don't worry, I don't listen to you. Awesome. Yeah, oh, damn Observer. Not catching that final kill. I'll get him. Whoever that may be. There's a slim chance. I'm not saying there's no chance. I'm saying there's a slim chance. A small chance. A possibility. And with a pistol win, who knows? Emmy's going to be picking up the Molotov and the smoke. Oh, who watched the Star Wars trailer today? If you say you didn't, I don't like you anymore. No, I'm kidding. But I do. I touch your beard. Well, if you can find me, then sure. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that, because someone might. Joxing. Going to be already doing a lot of damage. They haven't spotted out Forest, though, in the corner. 2 headshots for him, but it is only going to be a trade. Back to an even Steven scoreline. Get right. Going to be waiting on the cross, but doesn't manage to connect, so they will at least be getting the bomb down. This picks up another. Get right. Drops 1 more, and, well, it's all too easy for NiP. 12-4. Bomb goes down at least, so they will have themselves a little bit more of a chance. Here we go. Only pistols. Of course. They're going to be looking to try and buy back into the next. Yeah, Star Wars is now Disney. I really like the last one, though. It was great. Then again, I like anything Star Wars. I even like the prequels, so I'm probably just a monster. Boost going to be coming in. CT side. See, not taking their foot off the gas whatsoever. They've still got 3 rifles in this round. Obviously expecting a buy into the next. Don't bring up Jar Jar Binks. That never happened. Get right. And Draken combining. So shut down this pistol round. Only Neno are going to be left. Can he at least take one? Oh, unfortunate. Hits the dink, but it won't be enough. It is going to be a flawless round for the Ninjas. And now, well, a T-side with possibly a last-ditch effort. If they don't manage to win this round, they are really going to be struggling on their T-side, because if they want to get another buy, they then have to save. Then it'll be 15 rounds, and I think the Ninjas should be alright getting one the next 11. However, if they win this round, maybe there's still a few believers in there. Maybe there's still a few. Piece of Jar Jar Binks. Oh god. No, stop, please. Aggression already coming out towards that B site. Rez with the MP9. Still has a bit of utility. And this already gives a lot of information. You can see the CT side doubling back towards the A site, at least in the form of Forest. B side not dedicated as of yet, and still going to have a player on the boost with Get Right currently below. Who's first map? This is the map choice of Binary Dragons. So, next map is going to be Nuke, and I don't think that's one that Binary Dragons particularly play. Like, occasionally it might come into their map pool, but it's not one that they want to be playing. Either way, Rez, good position, up aggressive. It's more of a bait though, because Draken actually up above. This is a nice spot, but he gets caught out. And now there is only one man here. Rez to try and defend it. He's found 2 and leaves it down to just the rifle players. Forest will fall as well. And there is a man coming back through the vent. Get Right picks up 1, shouldn't be allowed to get a second. But will they expect Exist from the exact same spot? No, they won't. Exist, just move forward a little bit. Never mind. I'll have to push in, and he gets both. Within a matter of seconds, the round flips again into the side of the Ninjas. 14-4. Oh, look at this. Showing off. He can do a 360 bomb defuse.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Bomb plant will at least give something for Binary Dragons to play with. They're going to risk it. They're all in. They want that chocolate biscuit. Want to give themselves a chance. 2 Galils, a Mac 10, or a Mac Daddy, and a couple of umps. Definitely doesn't match up to the buy that we see on the other side, but they are just going to go quickly towards that B site. The smoke will at least deny them for now. Here we go. Get Right. Holding off the cross. Will stop before the smoke goes down. There's still a man on the side they have to deal with. Rez just trying to pop flash in. Spots out the first. Going to go for the peek and already finds himself one. Get Right pushing in will help his teammate out, leaving the only 2 players alive, isolated from the site. The Molotov, they're going to have to try and run through it. Joxic will at least manage to kill off 1 player. He does retrieve an AWP. It's his weapon of choice, but even now, he's just getting overwhelmed. Push going to be coming in. Flashbang out. Don't know what this camera angle is. Thanks, Auto Director. And it will be 15-4. Here we go, though. T-side with their last-ditch effort. Which is going to be coming in. Forest looking for the first, but will actually be overwhelmed. However, Exist does what's needed to be done. Even drops... Oh, no, actually, sorry. The bomb was already dropped just outside. Perez. Thank you, Eclair. Oh, are you a chocolate Eclair? I like chocolate Eclairs. Eclair? There. Run out to speak. Nade. Oh, Neno. 3 HP. Just going to try and run out. Sneaking through, but Exist will be able to terminate him as well. Leaves only Joxic and Emmy. Emmy trying his best with the seeds there. Does actually manage one. That's a rifle, but as he goes to pick it up, he will fall, and it will be the end of Binary Dragon. 16-4, dominating performance from the Ninjas, and now they go on to their map choice as well, in the form of Nuke. Make sure you come back after the break if you have enjoyed, and fancy following me on Twitter, you know. Type !caster, and that will take you where you need to go. Other than that, just make sure you join me after the break, where we'll be going on to Nuke.
World Electronic Sports Games returns with a new season, the largest championship among national teams in the history of esports. Dota 2, Hearthstone, CSGO, StarCraft 2, and $5.5 million at stake. European finals will be held in marvelous Barcelona from the 22nd to the 26th of November. Win your slot in the finals of the World Championship. Register right now.